Hello? Hello? Right, this is the first episode ever of Bad Timing. It's all about comic books, TV, movies. Any input about comic books, anything I know a bit. Not as much as some people. I know some people that seem to know everything. Even before they're out, they somehow know. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Today, my first issue ever. Why I think this is not as good as this. The reason? Well, take that one, him, Iron Man, out of this, and you're left with a kid that fails all the time. He can make web fluid, but he fails all the time, and it's, he's not just a kid all the time, but you are, and he's got a best friend now, and Aunt May's younger, and I'm all right with that stuff as long as we're going towards something strong. And I've seen the trailer for Far From Home, shall I say, and yeah, they're doing something. Am I really looking forward to it? No. Michael Keaton as the Vulture, on the other hand, absolutely awesome. Tony Stark as Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, awesome as always. But the film is called Spiderman. Do I think it's as good as the old Tony Maguire versions? No, I don't. It's better than Spider-Man 3, but My Little Mate the Millionaire is better than Spider-Man 3. That was just a car wreck. And because of that film, I was left in limbo for a long time, waiting for Venom. My two of my favourite characters in comic books are Venom and the Silver Surfer. They're just unusual. I do like Captain America. I like Superman, and we will. Yeah, I should be getting to this. We will be doing a lot of DC stuff as well. Wonder Woman. It was amazing. Go check that film out. Like, you got to get out there. You got to see that. If you've not seen that film, I didn't really like Aquaman. I just didn't. I just didn't think it was that good. I just thought there was a lot of eye candy. Story lacked. I really did think they were going to knock us out of the park with the story, but they didn't. I thought Wonder Woman was by far a supreme film, the best film over there in the DCEU, without no shadow of a doubt. Nothing comes close to it. I think the best one come to that was Man of Steel, and that wasn't great. Let's not go down that avenue anyway. Shazam's on its way. Not looking forward to it. I'm not. I seen the trailer and I was like, oh, someone's seen Deadpool. I really was, but it's from a kid's perspective. I was really like, yeah, they've kind of stolen some of that humour from Deadpool. Like, I can't help but think that. I can't help it. Please be wrong though, because I'm going to still sit there and watch it. Please be wrong. Prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I sit back and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Because I'm like that for all films. I watched the trailer to the Joker. Nasty. Anyway, to where I was going with Spider-Man. Yeah. How many Spider-Man films had there been? This is original. The story of this film lacked. It really did. It would be nice if we at least seen the planet of the symbiote. But it just takes on face value that we have to basically go with it. And like I'm trying to put there, he didn't look great, did it? The main villain. The main villain wasn't great, but the chemistry, in a way, between Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy when it played Venom was unique. It was different. I didn't enjoy the love romance at all until he turned into Venom. I didn't enjoy any of that at all. As soon as it came around, it was brilliant. But the She-Venom, I didn't really love that either. But I like the aspect of what's to come. I like what they can do there, and I hope they do throw a few things on. The bit in the car is hilarious. I'm not going to say anything more than that. There's loads of parts in Cars, so if you've not seen it, I've not spoiled it. Go watch that one as well. Like, if you like something a little different. I think there's a lot of films coming out. Like, I think the new Joker film looks awful. They just can't get off the Dark Knight train, can they? Like, it's got to be a certain way. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. I'm so not sure. I just think there's something missing with the trailer, and hopefully that comes in the film. That's all I'm hoping. But is this a part of the DCEU? I don't know. I'm still waiting for Darkseid to turn up over there, thinking we would have got a little snippet of him, but we didn't even properly get a snippet of, like, what it should have been in Batman vs Superman. Lex Luthor was doing it for Steppenwolf. You talk about your bad CGI. People talk about bad CGI. That's one of the worst in recent memory. Yeah, it was that bad. It wasn't a very good film, Justice League. But I didn't like how people judged Justice League towards, like, Avengers. Like, well, say the Avengers. They were trying to put it on the same, like, when Justice League come out, it was put near the time with Civil War or Avengers Infinity War, and it was compared to those two films looking now with the time it's been out. And it's a shame. Like, it should have been compared to Avengers Assemble. Guess what? It wasn't as good as that one either. That's my problem. Like, they've not got it together over there. I still don't think they have. Like, Shazam, they should be concentrating on that. Instead, they want to throw the Joker at us. For those hardcore Joker people that love the Joker. I've never understood it. I didn't understand the comic book that come out recently called The Killing Joke, and it's basically the Joker getting his own way with Commissioner Gordon and the daughter, and nothing gets resolved. People like that stuff. I don't know. It's not for me. It doesn't mean it's not for anyone, but it just seems a little, well, bad taste, I guess. But saying some of that, look in front of me there, bad taste. There's a little picture there of Malachi. If you actually look there, the Minions, like, little thing there, Malachi there. Bad taste. Somehow he made this picture. Malachi, youch. Bad taste. In case you think I'm just hitting on DC, I'm not. I'm trying to defend them. I want more DC films to watch, but these are the only DC films I can actually get through. Wonder Woman, as I said, The Dark Knight, and Superman 1. They are the only DC films I can actually get through from start to finish. They are. If you know any more, let me know, please, because I like to watch everything and give everything a good go. Like, when I seen the Rotten Tomatoes scores just recently for certain films that are coming out, I was in and out. But when I seen Venom at 32%, like, I had to laugh, because do you know the old Fantastic Four film? And I'm not talking about the one with the Silver Surfer in the second one. No, I'm talking about the one from the 90s. The one that Marvel actually paid a lot of money to not get into cinema and paid the actors off for it not to get released. That film sits at 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. Are you telling me that's better than Batman vs Superman and Venom? Because if that's the case, I'll have to watch them again. And believe me, I have them. And they're awful. So don't do it to me. But I've got to see what they seen in it for it to be actually better than them. Because the worst two comic films I've ever seen in my life, the Fantastic Four from the 90s and Supergirl from whenever the hell that was made. And I don't mean the TV series, I do mean the film. That is not a film to watch. It was awful. God awful. I'm talking like Spawn and the new Fantastic Four. Oscar nominations to that. Anyway, thanks for listening to me moan. See you again. Bye bye for now.